Hello everyone and welcome to my bold and beautiful channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thomas wants Hope back, but she can't stop thinking about Finn. According to the bold and the beautiful BNB spoilers, Hope, Logan, and Nuka Noel may be coping with a wounded heart in more ways than one. BNB fans know that Hope was saddened when Thomas Forrester Matthew Ainson followed Steffy Forrester's Jacqueline McInnes, Woodadvis, and departed for Paris with Douglas Forrester Henry Joseph Samry, but he has a solid reason to return now that his sister is attempting to cancel Hope for the future. Thomas left Hope because she refused to commit to marriage, but that doesn't mean he wants her career to fail. Steffy keeps acting as if the line can't live without Thomas, so the obvious solution is to bring him back, of course. Steffy wants Thomas to stay as far away from Hope as possible, but when he returns later this month, Thomas may make the decision for her. In terms of Thomas and Hope's relationship, he may desire to rekindle it. Thomas might simply admit that he misses Hope and wants to resume their relationship even without a marriage license. That might place Hope in a difficult situation for a variety of reasons. For starters, Hope may decide it's too chaotic to be romantically involved with her Hope for the future collaborator, as indicated by the cancellation craziness that's been going on. Hope is concerned that if she gets back together with Thomas and receives terrible news, it will be the final nail in the coffin for her line. It could actually be the end of the road for Hope for the future, cutting Hope off from opportunities to save it. Furthermore, you can guarantee Steffy will be shouting incessantly and attempting to prevent Thomas from reconnecting with Hope if he pushes for it. At that time, Hope may have had enough of the drama and wondered if fighting for Thomas was still worthwhile. However, there could be another reason why Hope is putting a stop to a Thomas reunion. Hope had already been recalling John Finnegan's Tanner Novin sensuous massages and could easily begin thinking about him shortly. Thomas may become a previous flavor of the month as Hope struggles to get Finn out of her head. Hope may let what-if ideas to overwhelm her mind, but she must also consider Steffy's furious reaction if she gets too close to her rival's husband. According to the bold and the beautiful spoilers, Hope may be conflicted in the coming weeks, so we'll keep you updated on all of the romantic mayhem and her future storylines. Bill wants Lee to do a DNA test, but Poppy objected. The bold and the beautiful BNB spoilers for Monday, June 3rd state that Brooke, Logan, Catherine, Kelly Lang, Will Prest, Ridge Forrester, Torsten K to put his foot down with Steffy Forrester. Jacqueline McInnes wouldn't keep Hope for the future alive, although Steffy insists that her decision is entirely business. Brooke agreed with Hope, Logan, and Nuka Noel that it is more personal. Brooke believes Steffy is attempting to rob Hope's life of everything that makes her happy. That is why Brooke is fighting back and refusing to let Steffy's vendetta destroy Hope for the future of all. Even Carter Walton, Lawrence to Victor, admits the numbers are low, so Ridge will have to consider all of this as he decides whether to cut or preserve Hope's line. Whatever Ridge's final choice is, he'll enjoy observing Brooke's fire at the office and will recognize the potential for her to take on a more powerful role at Forrester Creation. Shortly on Monday's BNB episode, Onel Finnegan Naomi Matsuda learns what's going on at Bill Spencer's Diamond house. She'll make it her mission to thwart the paternity test. Bill will take a different approach and advise that Lee administer the test instead, merely to ensure that there are no concerns about its accuracy. Poi does not appear to be on board with the concept, but Bill will continue to urge that it is a reasonable notion because Lee is a doctor. If Lee does give the test as Bill wishes, she may destroy the findings, making it appear that Luna Nozawa Lisa Yamada is not Bill's daughter. However, it is probable that Poppy will oppose to Lee's involvement because she intends to rig the exam herself. If Poppy can keep Lee's hands out of this, she may be able to influence the outcome on her own. Ridge offers Brooke a golden opportunity, and Lee interrupts her sister's big moment. When Bill and Poppy rejoined after 20 years apart, he had to ask whether Luna could become his daughter. Poppy admitted that was possible, so they decided to inform Luna and conduct a DNA test. Poppy then went to the nearby convenience store to get one. Coming up, Luna tells Bill with her mother present, okay, Litton, do it. As they look to be preparing to administer the test, Lee bursts in and yells, hold it right there. What is Lee's current issue? Lee crash moment in a decision that can only be characterized as Steffy wanting to punish Hope Because she couldn't seem to keep her husband Finn away from his biological mother, Sheila, Steffi determined hope for the future was failing, and it was time to close it down. Hope and Brooke approached Steffi, accusing her of taking the decision personally next week. Hope informed Steffi about the amount of disrespect. Brooke was reminded of how many vital contributions she made to Forrest, her creations, over the years when discussing Steffi's recent decisions with Katie. Maybe that's why Ridge asks Brooke if she'll assist him and Steffi lead the firm forward. Something tells us Steffi won't appreciate this concept. Hope's fight Bill and Luna's test. Another showdown. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Monday, June 3rd show Hope, Logan, Anuka, Noel, and Brooke. Logan, Catherine, Kelly Lang fighting to save Hope. Brett the Future, La Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda attempts to thwart Bill Spencer's Don Demont, and Luna Nozoa, Lisa Yamada. DNA tests. Could Thomas Forrester, Matthew Ainson save the day, or the line? Hope Logan fights to save her line. Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood is determined to get Hope in whatever way she can. Steffi has already forced Hope's lead designer to pack up and leave the country. Steffi is now trying to shut down Hope's closed line as well. Hope will not take this line down. Steffi claims it's for business, but Hope knows it's more. Can Hope prevent Steffi from shutting her down? Hope has resorted to Brooke to preserve her close brand. Will Brooke come through for Hope, or will she lose her line after all? If going over Steffi's head doesn't work, perhaps a well-placed call to Paris would. Imagine how Thomas would respond if he realized Steffi was attempting to kill the line. He had spent so much work on B&B. Spoilers. Lee Fanine intervenes. Lee has chosen herself as judge and jury for Poppy Nozoa, Romy Park, and her daughter. Luna. Lee disagrees with Poppy's lifestyle and believes she is beneath her. Lee is horrified at the prospect of Bill being Luna's father and does not want him to take the DNA test at all. Lee will never be able to get rid of Poppy and Luna if Bill is Luna's father, and she wants both of them to leave Los Angeles. Lee is unable to tamper with the test findings because it is not being performed at the hospital. However, Lee is not only tormenting Poppy and Luna, but also Bill. Will Bill eventually put Lee in her place? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Hope's fight Bill and Luna's test, and another showdown. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Thomas Forrester comes to the rescue. Steffi may believe she is going to get rid of Hope for the future. However, a call to Thomas may change all of that. Rich Forrester Ton K dislikes being caught in the middle. Ridge also knows that if anyone can preserve the clothing line, it will be Thomas, who understands Hope's goal the best. Steffi reasoned that moving Thomas out of town would break his connection to Hope. However, Steffi may be defeating her purpose and hope for the future if Thomas decides it is time to pack up and leave Paris.